Eccoci ragazzuoli. Hello. Andiamo a vedere un po' che cosa hanno annunciato durante questa Summer Game Fest. Quindi let's go, senza perder tempo. Avanti. Potrebbero contenere contenuti ad alta sensibilità fotovisiva, quindi per gli epilettici.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Eccolo il Jeffone nazionale.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything.
Lego, Marvel, zombie.
Announcements. Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co.
Repo Wilds,
Now, the list includes
Oblivion, Kingdom Comes,
sitting proudly at number
Night
1
Train,
with over 13
Civilization,
million
Expedition,
units
Split
sold
Fiction,
since
and Zoe.
February, is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental
Sì, la otterrà sicuramente una nomina.
Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
You think you're
Oh, un nuovo Souls. Ma è Mortal Shell? Mortal Shell 2? E la musica è fluido però, Unreal Engine 5. Sì, è assolutamente Mortal Shell. Mortal Shell 2 2026.
Didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale
Fortnite.
Royale Island. But there's still hope. You and
Il
your friends can join the
multiverso
Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of
più
tomorrow
grande che
in the
sta
brand new
nascendo
live event,
praticamente.
Death Star Sabotage.
Ok. Praticamente sta diventando la qualunque Fortnite. Death Star Sabotage. June 7.
Think I saw Jonesy. All right.
Oggi.
Now it is an honor to welcome just Aki, great to see you.
Death Stranding, va bene.
When they play it later this month.
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after we released
僕ら皆
DS1.
さん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コ
the
ロナを
pandemic.
体験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それを
show
もう一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思
we
います
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
No, sta zitto Kojima.
Welcome. Have a seat.
Have a sit.
Over here, please. No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner. Mm-hmm. What do you do? For a living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil. So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive. Stop. 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 Stop.
So much mystery.
Esatto, so much mystery, sempre interessante.
The characters of Neil and Lucy.
まあ DS
Play the role that was a it will
Va bene, non ci interessa quello che dice Kojima.
Co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no
Cos'è questo?
but war
Usades, qualcosa di simile.
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my
Total
deeds.
War,
But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Forge Your Destiny. Oh, in
This is
engine.
my story.
Sì, una specie di medieval Total War o qualcosa di assimilabile. Chronicles Medieval. Ok.
To the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing
Sonic
action games
Racing.
within the Sonic franchise. Cross Worlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing.
Il primo aveva venduto effettivamente un botto, però fanno uscire nell'anno di Mario Kart, è un po'... beh, pretestuoso, ecco. Hatsune Miku. Ma che cazzo... Ichiban. Ma che cazzo... vabbè, sono tutti Siga come personaggi questi. Gioca. Ormai ovunque. per Bernabeu ci sta, però il 25 settembre, con Mario Kart alle spalle,
That is not all.
insomma.
We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite.
Thank you, Jack. Sonic Racing Crosswalk.
Facciamo anche un approfondimento su Sonic Racing, non credo ce ne sia bisogno. Con Minecraft Kart, cos'è? Ok.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast
Brand
story
new
that eclipses time.
action game. Dark Fantasy.
Time. For some, it heals. For others, it wounds.
Cos'è un 2D?
And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
Ah, vediamo anche del gameplay, nice. Che cos'è? Code Vein? Code Vein 2? Sì. Ok. Ci sta. Epic Games. Poi c'è anche Fumito Ueda di Epic che deve fare le presentazioni, eh? Che sia questo? The Shadow of the Colossus. Ma che cazzo? Non credo sia questo.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire. developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them.
Ma basta, ti fai becca ovunque. Come il prezzemolo.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Game of Thrones.
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know. This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies. Game of Thrones. War for
Ma esiste ancora Game of Thrones, soprattutto.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Come carta, 2.
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of atomic heart. 2.
Con un Queen sotto, va bene. Blocca tutto. ci ha messo di tutto comunque. Veicoli, voli, Avengers. Vabbè. Ok. Atomic Heart 2.
That's right, Atomic Heart 2, first game with all.
Oh, sempre lui, eh?
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky. A
Ma dei
giant
pazzi.
cube.
Quante robe stanno facendo?
I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMO verse.
Va bene, un multiplayer.
Beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters.
Ah, questo è il beat'em up a scorrimento, avevano già fatto vedere qualcosa. Lo temo. Tutti lui li fa. Ma? Ah, è Onimusha questo. Sempre bello bello. Musashi. Ci sta. 26 generico. Ok.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. An arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
All right, you little sack of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die!
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burn toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
Ma che cazzo? Aspetta.
Time and an ancient
Okay.
white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth.
Oh no,
divided
multiplayer.
in town. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits. A game where truth is but a shadow. Enough
Killer
nonsense.
Inn.
I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of
Un Among Us tridimensionale.
Level up, buy items with the
Bah.
gold you earn, loot chests for weapons and armor, steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
Qui ha Enix anche. Va bene.
The World of Speranza and the premiere.
Crider.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
Raiders is coming October 30th. Dune Awakening combines the
Dune Awakening. Eccolo. Dall'universo di Dune, appunto. Fare un gioco ambientato in un deserto non è per niente semplice. Deve avere idee ben chiare su come riempire quel vuoto. Giugno. Ma non mi dice. Non mi ha detto praticamente nulla. Multi-coop. Night Reign.
To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
Ah no, Odyssey.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial, but the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next cannot be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
E questo è sempre il classico. Come si chiama?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise
Anche se è più action, più...
I never doubted that you'd end up here. I'm really curious. What ending have you penned for such
Wuthering Waves. Ok. Oh, eccolo, è tornato di nuovo questo. Molto bellino.
Don't come back.
Play the demo now. Anche su Switch. Steam, Xbox, PS5, 4 Switch. Mio. Questo l'avevo già adocchiato.
That's Mio, Memories in Play, a co-op platformer where everything has been crafted.
Epic Games.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
Senza parole.
It's a Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close.
Solo cinematics catturate su PC, senza gameplay. Ok.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
Sono Enzo.
My family, my beautiful daughter.
Ah, Mafia. The Old Countries.
Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to teach them a lesson.
Teach them a lesson.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Figli puttana.
This family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Enzo.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this classic Lego play and we'll...
Ma Lego non è che mi sconquiffa molto. Microsoft Lego Builders Journey. Player Co-op Adventure. Ci sta un po' puzzle game, un po' platform, però Voyager.
For a few familiar Nick most in a great evil would emerge.
Dadi D&D.
A brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to... Imagination!
Ma che cavolo. Ma che cazzo.
Is a DL environment.
No, l'hai soffi. L'hai soffi. Data? 2 day? What?
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small
GG.
video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Doki Doki meets Silent Hill. Ok.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. Chairs empty, 5 plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of egg. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush in the rain, and everything's focused. Dinner's ready.
Cosa diavolo sta succedendo? Factor and Blooms.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I'll feed, and I will bloom.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out.
Blade and Soul Neo. Vabbè, è un mezzo MMO action. Ma One Punch Man. Ma che cazzo? Seven Deadly Sins. Open World. Origin. È sempre molto carino però questo. E niente di già visto, ma ben fatto. The Witcher.
5.6 is available today.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN. It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mangilsa Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
We find a way.
Va bene, un po' di pubblicità alla Iliad.
Force of nature. Unleashed genetic power
Qui
across
alfa.
continents. Now it is up to us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, a whip-wielding. We're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Yacht Club. Ok. Mina di Hollower.
Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade. All right, let's take a look.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly,
Via cosa?
with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue. Spider-Man gets Insomniac.
Spider-Man gets insomnia.
And I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival state.
Ok, Dying Light, The Beast.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Va bene, solito survival horror, non che mi interessi particolarmente.
News Dying Light comes from Beethoven that played.
Annapurna.
Hanging out, getting buzzed. I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure.
Un botto di gente.
Experience it for yourself. Mixtape.
Nothing but the hits.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me?
Roguelite?
We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Okay.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of a Japanese game made by a first-time solo developer. Hence, action beat 'em up. What?
They left me with nothing. No justice. No peace. Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Un Sifu che mi ispira meno.
Base you saw.
Qui arriva il gangs, i vegans, i robots, i demons. Perché i vegani? Ah, Scott Pilgrim. Ok. Ok.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in E5 of their Pilgrim, a very special Resident Village. 21 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard. Now, a glorious morning has dawned.
C'è di tutto.
On something that's simply harder. Scum. Big hit of life. Witness this apogee. No fantasy. Big hit of life. Mix up pure
Ok, uno da crafting, cose. Va bene. Manzai.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head. Keep your lens feet on. In years. I've been seeing things.
Ma non è quella di The Last of Us, sta canzone?
Down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
Molto generico.
For you to discover or Agent for City.
Oh, Frostlight.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026. Bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Lena for free.
Join me here,
please. The villain we know from Casino.
For this 1 second.
Set in waste.
Ok, skippiamo tutta la presentazione qua. Lego Party.
We're minifigures dead. We've
don't have nails.
Will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot!
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Those
Va bene.
Dreamhaven and Mugen of
Wildgate.
the game.
danger, reactor overload.
Ok.
Reveal to you the next and with a friend in co-op. Global.
Decaying world. One can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the
Oh, questo è interessante, eh?
buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see. Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Blighted. Coming soon.
A first under's insane numberman. Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam. Players are Mecha.
Mega break. È abbastanza scommettere che è mica Kobayashi che canta.
A small
Mechanicals approaching.
Ah, infinitesimal.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
Carina l'idea.
Happy birthday to you.
Resident Evil.
Birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さてお待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
WWE. Alejandro. Va bene, non mi dice nulla. Fatta, noiala di nuovo.
Closed deals like Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a
Chuck.
look.
Ah, questo adocchiamo.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends. What will it take to finally
awaken you.
Gotta rescue one. This one we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up out here.
Find Inspector Death. Find RZA. Find Master Kill. Find Jizzle. Find Method. Find Golden Freak. Find you. Find Killer. Find Ghostface Killer.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Find them.
Molto particolare.
Now to play or
Guild Wars 2 addirittura lo presentano qui.
Where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me. My story.
My story. My story is yours.
Mio Dio. No! Genshin Impact, Splitgate. Prologue, Go Way Back, Okukum, Wuchang, Daylight, H Riders, Marvel Rivals, Sonic, Mega Sale Week. Cyberpunk.
Here is another in this action.
Un sacco stanno utilizzando questo stile cartoon adesso. Dopo il successo di Cuphead.
Relapse, huh? Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
Sempre un roguelite. Di Unwell.
And to be prepared to tell early how long.
Va bene, Splitgate, saltiamolo.
From the talented minds at
È quello del Yoga Gotoku. Sì.
Got a name?
Mako. Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Che bomba.
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Stranger than even.
Brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943. And knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. Today we've showcased a lot of projects from Team 1 comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. Blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any, get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
È Resident Evil.
They're coming. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
There you have it. This Resident Play in action 26. You can't do it for a while.
Bravi.
The trailer for the first time. I know. For Summer Game, and you can watch online in LA.
New reveal and games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Do it for
Ok, dietro c'è il Day of the Devs. Vediamo se annunciano qualcosa.
The 80s. And you are nestled between high fashion glamour and high ticket.
You'll be tussled on. Knows when she'll catch through. Plan.
Ok.
On PS.
Day of the Devs game, they have. Until this game ring a bell, it was one of the name kind of.
I'm a 8-bit.
Him to describe. Hello. All behind hear each other. And if tools.
Fell down a hole.
Big if you get
Era quell'avventura sandbox.
A bit of challenges game.
I hope full tide on your sword like Abzu, and the next titles from the art director of Journey and the team at Giant Games.
Share with you. I'm Matt Nava. I'm the creative director.
Giant Squid
Is
Studios.
a atmospheric adventure game where you surf on a sword.
Ok. Questo l'abbiamo visto. Nello State of Play, mi sa.
4 million. Have to.
Escape Academy.
Escape
that even reach the school. Others. Space.
Approach to Kentucky Luge of Grom. Take a peek at the game and.
Devo, Smashing Pumpkins, Lush. All these bands are part of the 80s, 90s vibe that is not that gets us.
When we make after
we're in day for this.
Mixtape. Volevo giusto vedere se c'era qualche roba nuova inedita.
But the hits.
Finally, action Metroid. That's how it originally. The memory.
Questo l'abbiamo visto.
Reality was first to the interior action.
Outer loop cases. Meaningful an example of just.
Lena Meals. Packs a punch. No one cooks anymore. Food in tubes? Yuck.
I'm so hungry.
Feed the Soul.
Director of
Ok.
And great your
buds or here.
Possessors is a search action game. Sam, producer at Heart Machine, from forced to make climb Senzu.
As game here Juventus
Moonlight 2. L'abbiamo già visto.
in the first Moonlighter hits striking back. The shop works in both unit.
Fast of Please Touch the Artwork, a series of casual and accessible games based on real paintings. where I explore what would happen if we did touch the artwork. I usually start by choosing a bell, burning them. What a night.
Con il microfono così vicino poi.
But they are kings. However, and don't tell this to anyone, it's probably gonna be around Halloween this year. Shh. We hope you like.
Nostalgic fun.
And Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Va bene. Com'è Bel?
Developers from Vancouver.
Never wait.
And I'm Pedro, new studio called
And
Colleges. All the changes
like reading a fight or
for the Never Way. Are they happening?
announcements. And thank you for watching.
In a previous list back in 2018.
We need.
Hi, Relu, the country from a high.
And case very much reactions. The museum.
Relu to the option. And evading security.
新たたんのリードプロデューサーを務め
あたたん。
がより面白くなるように努力をしているところになります。
ラタタンはよりカラフルなデザインと、オンラインマルチプレイモード、ローグライトなど新たなゲームデザインに取り組んで日々開発を行っています。
そして皆さんと一緒に育ててきたファンベースはとても素晴らしいものであり、コミュニティに投稿していただける応援のメッセージとか可愛らしいファンアートにはいつも励まされています。
プロデューサーとして日々この業界の苦しさを感じております。ですがこのように自分たちの好きなゲームが作れることに日々喜びを感じています。我々インディーチームですのでまだまだ皆さんの支援が必要となります。今日は、新しいトレーラーをお持ちしましたのでぜひご覧いただきたいと思います。それではどうぞ。
Bellissimo. Bellissimo.
This next game.
Con il latte.
Nothing way to play.
As thick as thieves. It's a multiplayer stealth act. The game
Multiplayer next.
That means a lot. Distant and one falling into my trap.
We've been working.
Here's a first look at the.
Hi, I'm Mario. I'm roughly half of small play and
as the requests. Be smart, erase competitors with one swipe of a finger, navigate the stock market without crashing, and generally find easy solutions for hard problems. Your boss will verify if everything looks correct, and most importantly, beautiful. But as you do all that, the charts start to get a life of their own. They go wild. Will you be able to tame them? Or maybe even find your own satisfaction on your way to success? Pocket Boss is an intimate encounter with data exploring the secret life of charts. The game will come out later this year. And
This auto humor.
More work and I was
with different just
this match 20 seriously 95 need
How do you exactly what happened?
Off is a game I made 15 years ago. RPG.
I'm Jack. Bring it to my
15 anni fa.
a summer about a tire environmental puzzles. Lost as a tire asking
Sono pneumatico. Ok.
Chapter afterward. Honestly, a bit sticky.
Is still a photographer.
Cioè, questo è Tuan.
This
O M2 tipo.
first match update, and you can more free and engage. We can't did it.
Celebration of artistry, photography, spotlights, dozens of characters, limited edition, and Day of the Devs.
Flag commerce without giving up control to slow or head.
Just a thing. We'll find production. Panic, PlayStation, Razer, Sabotage Studio, Studio MBHR, Summer Game Fest, and Jeff Keighley and the whole gang at the Game Awards for your continuous support.
Deduct.
In this
divide
is from and our keyboardist a Starcell game art.
Has your voice been truly loaded?
Ok. Unbeatable.
Which is when we and evolved of the game.
That Paul's
In fact, Kenny's son has made games for as long as the art was all new to him. The games would take Kenny far in life, but he could have never expected the heights he'd won.
And this is how I imagine. Yes. Infinity. That game did a lot of good to me. It gave me the belief and the confidence to actually make video games as a career. I had for geometric shapes. And that the ball, Devolver, it's so
fallen. A pit is all that remains.
Evolve, sempre top.
Explore its depths. A brick breaking. Ball fusing. Base building. Survival roguelike.
praticamente figo.
Ball pit. Descend into chaos.
Ball pit. But even as an artist who have been routine time
As
And I.
to the
Rick?
build out new structures to your town and fields to harvest that unlock new
Ok, direi che abbiamo visto
with their own flair in combat. Over time, your
e possiamo anche fermarci qua.
for more room for building
Quindi